Jamie, we've just come out of a federal election where the two opposing candidates have extremely different backgrounds. We had Peter Dutton, the self-made millionaire, had an extensive property portfolio. And then on the other side, Anthony Albanese, who has been part of government since he left uni, pretty much been working or living off the taxpayer-funded dollar. Plus, he grew up in housing commission as well, so pretty much his entire life has been funded by the taxpayer. Throughout that campaign was that people didn't like to see that Dutton had come from success, even the fact that it was self-made. Yeah. He was almost demonized for that.
Absolutely.
And I found it interesting because I listened to an American speaker who, when he was here, he was asked, what's one thing that is very different between the US and Australia? And the first thing he said is, he said he cannot believe how much Australians don't like to see people be successful or to succeed. When that person gets up there, you're doing everything you can to pull them down and bring you down to your level. And he said he had not seen anything like it anywhere else in the world.
I Googled, what is tall poppy syndrome? Tall poppy syndrome is a social phenomenon where people who achieve success or stand out are criticised, resented, or ostracised by others. It's a cultural attitude, especially prevalent within Australia. We see wealthy, successful businessmen now, the boss at work. And I get a little bit upset about, where has that Aussie dream and ambition and admiration gone? When's the last time we saw that successful person and thought, thank you for the millions of dollars of tax you've put into our system. Thank you for the hundreds of people you've employed. Thank you that you haven't been a net taker in welfare. It's sad.
No, I agree. I actually love the term tall poppy. It comes from the analogy of a field of poppies where the tallest one is then cut off to then be level with the rest of the field to ensure that you pull them down to bring it to your level. And I think it's sad. We've lost that aspiration of looking up to someone who has done well and aspiring to do that themselves rather than pulling people down.
Absolutely.